Brian Malarkey grew up in a small town in Oregon where the opening of McDonald's was big news. His professional career took a few twists and turns, first studying business and theater before attending culinary school. He was also a successful photographer before returning to the culinary world.
He's now the executive chef at 7 restaurants around the country. They include the popular Seersucker in Austin, Del Mar, Las Vegas, and San Diego, as well as Herringbone in La Jolla and Los Angeles. We are thrilled to welcome Brian Malarkey to the dish.
Oh, thank you so much for having me. This is the way to do it. You come, you're done. You know, you're not racing the clock, trying to show you how to do something. We're just going to talk food and eat food. I love it.
We'll talk food.
Yeah, talk food. What are we talking about here?
Let's start with our cocktail here because that's how every great morning should start.
Yes.
This is our basil lemonade, the Peter Rabbit. It's a Pim's cup right there.
It smells good.
Yeah, we just bruise the basil. Yep, and a pickled carrot in there to make it a true Peter Rabbit. Oh, very nice summer cocktail.
Can I take the shaker home, please?
Yes. And then right here, so often vegetarians are overlooked in the entree section. And so what we've done here is we've made a cauliflower steak because it's so much fun to actually set a vegetarian's table with a steak knife. They get to use the steak knife to cut into the cauliflower steak with a beautiful Kumquat Jam. They're coming into season. It's an amazing time to make a simple little Kumquat Jam on that. And then right here we have our beautiful scallops, very, very fresh with some pork marinated cherries and a celeriac puree on the bottom. Again, very bright, very healthy, very nice, a little bit of brown butter. And then one of my all-time favorites is this crab cake right here.
It's like almost a muffin, it looks like.
We've actually baked it in a muffin pan, and it's a carb-free crab cake. Again, I'm taking care of my vegetarians. I'm working without carbs over here. So often, crab cakes are just all filling and you know, I mean, crab's expensive, obviously, and people like put a lot of filler in there to get their dollar buy. But here, let's indulge and let's have fun. And what we've done is we've just taken a little bit of mayonnaise or aioli, a little bit of egg, and then you put whatever flavors, be it Old Bay or lemon or cayenne or Dijon, and you bake it in a muffin pan, and then you pop them out.
Brian, you grew up on a farm in Oregon.
Yes.
How did that influence where you headed?
You know, I grew up in the country. We raised our own cattle. We raised sheep from time to time. We had horses and stuff, and we grew our own gardens. So I kind of learned that stuff when I was young. And, you know, I don't know how much it influenced me to where I am now, but it taught me a great work ethic. I was raised by a single mom and cooking at home. Oh, look at that. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. And so, you know, it was the work ethic and getting out there and, you know, smelling the air and getting to know the country and getting your hands dirty.
The twists and turns, because as we introduced you, we said, I mean, you basically were both at business and theater school before all of this.
Well, you know, I think it was my dad who really kind of broke it down to me, right? He came and watched me in a play. I'd really been like working on my lines and studying everything. And after that play, my dad's a very honest man. He said, "You are a horrible actor." He said, "You know how you love to cook and, you know, throw big parties for your friends all the time?" He goes, "Maybe we should look at a different option for you." So a bad actor turned into a pretty good cook. So I went to culinary school, Le Cordon Bleu, and I worked. I've been working in the industry for 20 years now, and you know I had a big break on Top Chef, and you know I was able to get some investors together and open my first restaurant, and it's just really been phenomenal.
You've opened 7 restaurants in the past 5 years?
Yes.
You've also got 3 kids? How are you doing all this?
I have a wonderful wife. I love you, Chantel, and all the kids at home. I have a wonderful supporting wife, and more importantly, or not more importantly, but just as important, I have an incredible team in the restaurants. You know, it takes a team, wonderful chefs, bartenders, everyone from the dishwasher to the bar back, you know, and a strong support network, which allows me to move around and flow through it all.
And you have a new restaurant opening up soon, too, right?
We're very excited. This is our biggest restaurant. We've partnered with the wonderful group Hakkasan, who's opening their new nightclub in Vegas, Omnia, and we are the little sister by the front door, Seersucker, Las Vegas, and Caesar's Palace coming soon.
Wow, that's big.
Very exciting.
As we hand you this dish and get your signature on it, we want to ask you if you could have this meal with any person, past or present, who would it be?
So this is mind-boggling to me. I thought, you know, religious figures throughout time, political figures and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, I think my whole life has been working hard, and it's about family. It's about sitting down with my wife and my kids. Who would you have?
I know. You know, I don't ever want anyone to ask me. I would just say this guy. All right, Chef Brian, thank you so much. For more on the dish and Brian, head to our website at CBS This Morning.